But yeah, next topic is April with the Blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
No, not at all. And I owned that album. I have that album on CD somewhere. Eiffel 65. Let's go. First song is Bluebird, which is the title track. So this is like more mature April, and I actually liked it.
I like the direction they're heading since their last comeback. I think this is a really good place for them because like before I thought they're a little too like young and cutesy, whereas I think right here they seem more mature and more like towards like I guess like more towards like A-Pink than like Oh My Girl, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I felt the same way. Like this is trending towards A-Pink. And they always were kind of like A-Pink because when they started, A-Pink did cutesy stuff too. But so yeah, they always did remind me of like a newer A-Pink, and they're definitely trending that way. The music video, I liked the aesthetic of like the blue. Like most of the music videos, like black and white or just like very colorless. And then the theater seats for like dancing in the background or when they're sitting in them.
Yeah, looked really cool.
Looked good. Yep.
Satin dresses.
Okay.
Satin, not velvet.
Instead of velvet this time.
I actually like this. Surprisingly. And the reason why I liked it is because I was looking, okay, why does it sound so familiar? I looked into it. This was produced by E1. You know who else he produces? They produce Wuju Sonyo. This sounds like a WJSN track.
Yeah, I think he's produced for them for a while. Actually.
Yeah, he produced this and the last one. I forget the name. Like that's kind of
the Red Velvet Dress song. No one of us remember
Blue
the name.
Velvet Dress.
No, the last one was the Red Velvet Dresses.
Oh, yeah, and they also had Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
So yeah, surprisingly, I like the song. It's kind of like, again, it being familiar to like Wuju Sonyo in a way. That's why I appeal to it, or it appeals to me. The only thing I'd say, I didn't like the music video as much, I guess, because if they're gonna go in that sort of like direction, I kind of wanted it to go weirder. I just kind of felt bored, and also the choreography wasn't as intense. So I don't know. The only thing is though, I would say like I kind of wish they went more of in an original direction, a la Mayday, because I feel like this is like this and Take My Hand, I guess, which was the Velvet Dress song. They sound eerily similar to each other, so I don't know. That's the only mark against it. But again, I for the most part I did still enjoy the song.
For this, I really like this actually. Again, I like the direction they're going in. The one thing I will say that recurred throughout the entire album is I think they really in the production they made a really good use of the soundstage. Like they did a really good job of separating each of the layers in the song, whereas like a lot of people don't really pay attention to that a lot. I really enjoy when they like play with space and stuff. This I actually disagree with the music video. I think it was really cool. I guess it's not like anything special in the content, but like I like the cinematography, the colors,
exactly,
stuff like that. So
it's like the Mamamoo. Like, it's like Paint Me. Like, Paint Me's content isn't amazing. It's just them singing in front of a couple sets, but the way they use color and stuff, like, it looks really good. Next is Beep, which threw me off because it starts out almost as like a hip-hop song, and then just becomes like Lovely's electronica. I do like that until the chorus, it's like very minimalist. Like after the hip-hop song, or hip-hop ish start of it. So I did like that, and then go ahead.
Oh, well, I was gonna say is I like. At first, I was like, "Ew, I don't like how this." All right, actually, I liked it a lot with the like different like beats in the beginning, and then the hip hop rapping part like threw me off. I was like, "Ew, I don't like this." And then for the rest of after that was done, then I liked the rest of the song. It's like
that's I'd say that's still the only part of the song that's like out of place because I like the rest of it, but it's. Definitely feels random because it doesn't fit like the sound or like the image of the song that they're going for, so I don't know.
This song is very, very, very similar to Prince by Wuju Sonyo. They're both produced by E1, that's why. But like If you listen to Prince and listen to the song, like I literally thought I had already heard the song before because it's that much like Prince. I'm like, dude, you just gave them a song that sounds very, very similar to a song you gave Uji Sonia.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing they have to work on. But no, the song this sounded like, I was just like, I actually like this. Then I get to the chorus, I'm just like, this is like ooh-ah. I was like, wait a second, I've heard this before.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of creepily formulaic in a way, but I don't know, it wasn't too bad, I guess. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think throughout I like the sort of like beats they use for the instrumental. I thought the chorus was fairly strong. Like again, like literally the only part I didn't like was that like just random thing, rap part in the beginning.
It really threw me off.
I don't like that.
But yeah, I love Prince, so I like the song. It just like weird to me because I was like, why would you give two girl groups like a very, very, very similar song? Because you're just opening up trouble for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Wujitoni fans are just gonna get mad at April, even though it wasn't their fault. This is the same producer, but people are unreasonable.
Yeah.
Next is a song that Andrew's probably gonna hate. Angel Song, and this song is straight late 2000s bubblegum pop, early Kara music, and I loved it, loved it so much.
I was garbage.
This song is amazing. It's like it's exactly what they would have given Kara like 10 years ago, and it's amazing.
I'm sorry,
love it.
It's 2018. You can't be putting out this kind of stuff.
No, you could totally be putting this out for the nostalgic factor.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Jacob's into it. I know he's into it.
Yeah,
how many groups?
How
many groups can you like? It's nostalgia, and I'm like, okay, you're like the 500th group that's like trying to be nostalgic.
But we don't get music like this very often anymore.
Come on, this is like K-pop nostalgia.
Yeah, this. We don't get this very often anymore, and that's why it's perfect.
I think the reason why a lot of April's music irritates me is that I don't feel like there's any shred of sort of identity in, I guess, what can I do? I can like, what's an April song? And I can't really, when listening to this album, I can't really think of what's an April song, like, because it feels like a lot of their production or a lot of like the styles of music they're going towards are just they're just trying to be what's trendy, and I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I want them to just make
this all the time.
Yeah, I know. I would love this.
Maybe if it was like all like this, I would appreciate it more. But it feels like it kind of feels like they're yo-yoing between, or like it doesn't feel like DSP knows exactly what direction they want to take them in, and I feel like they just. I guess that's just my entire gripe with the album. It's just like if I wanted to listen to a group that's made this sort of music, I'd listen to like the group that kind of made it famous, and like it just like that. I guess that's my main gripe with April, is that you can sort of like get this kind of music from somebody that might have done it first or done it better in a way.
See, I think so. Like I kind of disagree, because I think April has a sound, and they're based on the last few songs. Like they have something they're working on for their singles. I think this is the album track for the throwback for the fans that were there at the beginning, that were into their very early stuff. The fans like us that are into the really old school girl group pop, like that's what this is shooting for. Like this isn't their direction anymore. April's not going to be putting out singles like this. This is for the fans. And for
I wish this
the people that are nostalgic. But yeah, no, I would love if they just put out a whole album of music like this. I love this type of music. I don't know. This is what got me into K-pop. Like, this is G. You get it's like
early Kara, like 2007.
Yeah,
SNSD.
Early Kara, early SNSD, like SES stuff. Like, give me more of that. We don't get enough of it anymore.
I'm sorry. I'd rather go listen to that kind of stuff as opposed to like finding new groups that make that same sort of thing. Like, again, I can understand like looking for that same sort of sound in new groups, because they might not, because obviously all those groups sort of made the transition away from it. But again, it just feels like just like, what do you like? I don't know what they're doing with April, to be completely honest. I mean, I kind of get the direction they're going in, but it's. I don't know how well it's going, because there hasn't been anything that's topped April's story, and I'm just like, oh no, what's happening? I really don't know what the trajectory for this group is. Like I really don't know, because it's just, it's kind of like middling, and I feel like they can be I feel like they could be doing better than middling, because I feel like DSP has the creativity, because obviously they're pulling that with cards. So I mean, it's just
I don't think the DSP has the resources though.
I know. It's just like I feel like they deserve.
If they're smart, they're putting everything in a card.
And they are.
But I feel like April deserves better than just being.
Like, oh yeah, I'd love to see April succeed.
Because I mean, like, Mayday was their worst single, but this is the G-Friend problem, where the one that's the most creative is the one that scares the fan base the most. Yeah, the one
you like is the one that the group did horrible with, and but the thing is, gonna do ever again.
The thing is, though, it's not like where. Unlike a G-Friend situation where they're just like, okay, we're going back to doing the cutesy stuff. We're sorry, and it did well. They went back to doing like stuff like April's Story, but it's still kind of, in terms of like views or listens and sales and that sort of thing. So that's why I'm scared. That's why I'm scared for this.
I don't know. April's never gonna be that group though. Like,
I know.
April's never gonna be, even G-Friend level popular.
I know. I don't expect that from them, but I feel like I would like a better like direction or vision before they could be like, okay, they can find a niche, because like I still don't know if I can understand like what that is from April at the moment. Anyway, next song, which I 100%
knew that conversation was gonna happen. The instant I heard that song, I was like, I'm gonna love this, Jacob's gonna love it, Andrew's gonna hate it, and we're gonna talk about it for like 10 minutes. But yeah, that's my favorite song. Easy. Next is Hide and Seek. So Andrew, you want to go with this one because you said you like this one? I thought this was pretty standard.
Well, because I love electro, I love electro pop mostly because, and this sounds like a Perfume song except it's in Korean, so that's why I liked it. Again,
okay. I don't really know what Perfume sounds like.
So yeah, like that's my problem. Like the songs I like are still kind of songs that sort of remind me of other groups too much. So it's I like them, but I'm just like, it's basically like. You like some songs that are copying other groups, so you hate other songs that are copying other groups. Well, because some of them are just kind of feel like straight up copies, where I feel like sometimes they do take it in a new direction in a way. But I'd say like it wouldn't be my first if April was like, if we're comparing the music to pizza or whatever. April wouldn't be like, if like there was like pizza like all laid out on a table, they wouldn't be the first, like they'd be like, I don't know, like the sausage pizza or something like that. This is
the weirdest analogy I've ever heard.
Because I'm just saying it wouldn't be my first choice.
Because when I walk into the servery at school, I walk in and I'm like, do I really want sadness pizza today?
Sadness pizza.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we call it, because it makes you feel sad when you eat it.
Or no, like I'd say maybe the better comparison would be popcorn, where it's just like it's good, but it's not necessarily filling. Like then it's just like maybe
it's not filling. I'll just make another bag of popcorn. To be honest with you.
No. Rip your diet.
You just gotta the way you make popcorn filling is just put more and more butter on it until it fills you up.
Until you're already,
it's like cereal but with butter and popcorn.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's what I do when I go to the movie theater.
That's how you gotta make it.
I don't go to the movie theater that often, so my arteries I think are fine. I don't know.
I don't even like popcorn that much. So I'm just making a joke. I don't really eat popcorn.
Wait, Jacob, what do you think of this song?
Yeah, Jacob,
you're the tiebreak.
For hide and seek, I thought it was good.
He's in the middle.
Yeah, like I don't know. Generally speaking, I like this song. Or I like this album. I mean,
yeah, I do too. I don't think it's bad.
I think this could have been a title track actually for me.
Angel
like it's just got like the sort of like high tempo, just like bounciness, and it's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah,
I could have done something cool.
I just realized why I like this song so much. It sounds like an anime opening. Straight up, if you listen to this song, it sounds like an anime opening.
Like a slice of life anime opening.
Yeah, that's why I like it so much.
Laid back camp.
Yep. Next, are you bumping up your point now? Now that you realized how much you like this song?
No, I gave it a 1, like all the way. Okay. It's just
yeah. I forgot you give each song.
It's 0.5 or 1. This got a 1.
Next is finally "Stand by Me." It's a ballad.
It's
pop ballad.
It's a cover of the Florence and the Machine song, which is a cover of the Ben E. King song.
Yes, which is a song created for a movie based on a Stephen King book. So it's a cover of a cover of a song that was made for a movie based on a book.
Which is also a cover of a song, which was made for a video game.
For a video game, yeah, exactly.
That I'm currently playing right now. So yeah.
But no, yeah, it's a pop ballad. It's got some cool synth instruments in like that change it up a bit. Like at first I was like, okay, this is gonna be like probably a generic pop ballad, but there's some like pretty interesting like synth instrumentals in there that made me like it more.
I think the chorus is a strong part of the song. Other than that, it didn't stand out too much, but I do really like the chorus and the instrumental that go on there and then.
I know. Yeah, this didn't stand out much to me because again, it's just I've sort of just filtered out all like girl group generic songs from my ears at this point. So
give me
again,
all of them.
We're again because our opinion, or at least my opinions, are weird because we're just overexposed to this stuff at this point. So because we listen to
we do listen to literally everything.
Yeah, no, like because again, like
we're overexposed to everything in K-pop now.
Yeah, because we that's why like critics us like might have different opinions than some people because they're just like, oh shit, this stuff sounds amazing because they've never heard it before. It's just that like
they don't listen to every girl group that puts out everything.
Yeah. Also, on the other hand, we're in that weird position. So yeah, this is just like white noise to me at this point.
Yeah. It only stood out for me because of the instrumentals during the chorus, like Jacob said.
Yeah.
So I liked it a little more because of that. So overall. Ratings.
Hey, don't forget the Bluebird instrumental.
We always skip instrumentals. There's literally an instrumental
Andrew's
on every
song,
single
the instrumental
album.
Bluebird.
Do you give the instrumentals a 0, a 0.5, or 1?
No,
okay,
I didn't
good.
rate it. I only for songs that get repeated. I only do it for Chinese versions or extended versions or Japanese versions or I don't know English versions. Yeah, that sort of thing. I don't care if it's instrumental.
So overall rating, I gave it my patented 5 out of 6, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 1 that I've been doing recently because everything that's dropping is like solid 8. So yeah, I liked all the songs on it. The Angel song blew me away. I like Bluebird's like direction. The rest of them are good, not great. Didn't stand out a ton. As 2 out of 3, I really liked all the cinematography and music video, like we said. And 1 out of 1 because I like April.
Well, I gave it a 4 out of 6 for music because again, I liked it. I guess my problem with April is that I love their singles. It's just that they don't have. It seems like their albums are kind of shallow. Like that's why I guess I kind of liked when they took the single album approach that they took with Mayday because there wasn't much filler. It was just Mayday and then a B-side.
Well, it was 3 songs and 2 of them got music videos.
Yeah, so that doesn't like we're as on this.
Even if one of them was on generic tennis court set. Yeah. Still
the 7 it feels like a lot of this is just like filler to like trying to like fill out like the mini album sort of thing. So like if they're really having, or I guess if I'd rather they just stick to single albums until like maybe something just like blows up, maybe until they hit like a Momoland or something like that. I don't know, like because I feel like all of this filler is like, at least in my eyes, sort of detrimental to like again where I can't really find a sound for them. But I mean, it's just I don't hate them. I just want better for them. So it's 4 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept, 1 out of 1 for bias. So it's a 7. I gave their last mini album a 7 too. So it's sort of like stagnated in my eyes.
So Nate, I think I'm gonna have to take you to court over that review score patent.
Why? Because you're stealing it.
Yeah, basically. So I gave it a 5 out of 6 for music as well. Like, I liked all the tracks overall. I like the spacing and stuff like that in the production. That stood out to me. Even just listening on these just generic Apple earphones. Nothing really stood out entirely other than Angel Song, which again I really liked. I just like the.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I love it.
Like it's. Like it's super cheesy, but you're just like, I don't care.
I know.
I like it.
That's what got me into K-pop. Like if I'm not gonna rant anymore.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 for concept. I really like the music video and stuff like that, but nothing was too special. And then, me, I like the album covers. The album covers it's just a picture of them with a blue background. So
it's so generic.
Yeah.
At least they don't
Yep.
Credit to them. At least they didn't have Remember the last album where they had their names on the bottom, but it wasn't in the right order, like the order that they were in the picture.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
So at least they were smart enough not to do that again. So
yeah, or if they did, put it in the right order. Anyways, yeah. So 1-on-1 for bias point and 8 out of 10. So I think overall it's an 8.
It's an 8 overall.
It's an 8. 8.87 is an 8.
Yep.
I was scared for a second. It would be a 7, but I thought Andrew was gonna give a 1 out of 3 for concept, and I would give him a 6. I was like,
I do appreciate
I thought you were gonna give him a 6.
I thought
we were gonna get a low rating for once.
No, it's not Dumbfounded. It's Rocket Man. It's not.
No, I mean no. I'd say this is a low 7.
Or Kiana.
I'd say it's a low 7. Like I was contemplating giving it a 6, but I mean it wasn't that bad. Like 6.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of it takes effort for me to give it a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're going in the old school video game reviews rating where we never give anything under a 7.
We never
unless it's absolute trash like Rocket Man.
Yeah.
we never touch like the lower end of that spectrum unless it's really warranted.
Unless it's well worried.
And most of the things we're going to review probably aren't warranted getting that low. You have to really disappoint me to get that low. And so far, only Dumbfounded and Yana have done it.
And
what was I was gonna say there was one other one.
Jessica's second album.
Oh yeah, Jessica's album. Her third album.
Yeah, third album.
Because it was very generic. Yes, that's
all right.
Once Hobgoblin happened, she talks like she sings exactly on it, like she raps exactly like Yana.
Yeah,
the super nasally sound, but she never sounded anything like that before Hobgoblin.
Yeah, like it's purposeful because they're trying to they're basically like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just like change around like the members or whatever, just do it all over again. And yeah, I feel like there's